And sometimes you just got to do something you don't want to do, innit? Hey folks, Drunken Homemaker here, back with episode 2 of I Don't Wanna. And guess what? I don't wanna. But we're gonna do this, and it's gonna be fine. I'm already sweating so much, which is really sad because it's not even like super hot outside. I just, I'm just misty like that. So today, the project is gonna be all the artwork that hasn't gone up. Not all of it, because there's a quite significant amount of artwork that hasn't gone up. So in order to do all of that tonight would take quite a number of hours that I don't have. So the goal with this is just to take one small thing, get it, cross it off the to-do list, right? And actually super interesting, one of my friends and one of my subscribers now, thanks Caitlin for the subscribe, actually sent me an article about how, or it wasn't an article, it was more like a Reddit thread, where this person sort of talked about how stress is sometimes that to-do list for us, or is that to-do list. We're stressed out because we have stuff on our plate and we're overwhelmed, which I thought was kind of an interesting way to look at it. And I thought that was a fun thing to mention. So if you have something on that to-do list that you have yet to tackle, do that this week. Cue up this video, watch me do this magic. It's not magic, it's just measuring stuff and putting it up on my wall. But I've avoided doing it for about a year and 3 months now, so I'm really good at it. So what we have on the docket today is I have some artwork that can go up potentially in this room. I haven't quite decided yet, and that's part of the, what I did was I picked out a few pieces of artwork that I will show you right now that we've just had it in boxes since we moved and we haven't put it up. And so tonight I'm going to sort of commit and pick a wall, throw something up. The first thing was something that was hanging in our old apartment. It's so dusty. Part of the to-do list is to dust it off and clean it before I hang it up, but don't look at it. So the first thing that we had in the old apartment was these cute little, like, they're so dusty. I'll keep it like this because I don't think you can tell how dusty it is, or it might just be me lying to myself. But it's these cute little mirrored decorations, I don't know what they're called, that were up in our old apartment, and they're super, super cute. And for the longest, I hadn't put them up because my thought was to put it between these two windows in our dining room. And the only reason that I hadn't done it was because I said, but there's a curtain, that's gonna look silly. Whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna do it. We never close those curtains, so it would always sort of stay open. They're in the dining room, so we don't particularly ever close those curtains. So that should be fine. The second piece of artwork, which makes me sound / look super basic, is this really cute succulent artwork. I know that this is like, I got this at Target, and I know it's super basic and super, like, you see this everywhere now, but like, I love succulents and I love artwork about succulents. So this is like right up my alley. So originally it was hanging up in our bathroom in our old apartment, but now that we bought the house, our bathroom downstairs is significantly not nice. So I'm sort of thinking that I might hold off putting any artwork up because really that bathroom needs like a complete remodel. Like, it's a complete overhaul. It's in really bad shape. So I just don't feel right putting up artwork there. So I think that this is gonna go in the area where I can see it, because I sit right here. So it's gonna go on the wall opposite from where I sit. So it'll be a nice little thing that I can see while I'm, sitting here, because that's what I do all the time, is sit here. So that'll be fun. So yeah, so that's the another piece. Another piece that I don't know if it's going to go up tonight because it used to be a part of my wedding wall. And to be perfectly honest, I'm running out of space for the wedding wall other than the hallway, but the hallway is so dimly, it's so like dimly lit, and we don't really use it for a whole lot of things. And so when I brought up that idea to my family, they were just like, you're going to put it in the hallway where nobody's going to see it. So yeah, so it might not go up tonight, but I want to show it to you because this is something that a friend made for us for our wedding, because we have the most amazing friends in the world. We're very, very, very lucky. And so my good friend Dixie, she's an artist, and she made this for us for our wedding. And I died a little inside because it's so cute. And then at our wedding, we had people put their little thumbprints on it. So let me see if we can, I'm trying to see so that, ooh, ooh. Hold on. So I don't know if you can see it, but that's me and my husband. And we're holding a little balloon. It's a heart. It's our friend's thumbprints in there, which is super cute. But she did this for our wedding, and our little wedding date is on it. So there's a part of me that wants to add it to the wedding wall, but at the same time, all the stuff is in a box, and I kind of want to put it somewhere where I can enjoy it. I'm thinking that it might go on the wall over here, but I'm not 100% sure yet. Anywho, and then finally, this is a piece of artwork that I actually got myself at my old apartment, and I never got to really enjoy it because it was kind of like awkwardly placed in the old apartment where I couldn't really enjoy it. And I love this painting. I love this artist. If I can find the link to that Etsy store and to that artist, because she's got amazing art that just speaks to me. And yeah, so let me just show you this piece that I just absolutely love, and I want to make sure that I put it somewhere sort of front and center so I can enjoy it this time. So I don't know if you guys can see it in its full glory. I just love this. This painting, as soon as I saw it, I was just so drawn to it. I believe it's called "The Lady Never Liked Having Her Picture Taken" or something like that. And I'll link it below. I'm probably butchering the name and I'm kind of embarrassed. But yeah, as soon as I saw this, I was just like, I need to have this. So this one is probably going to go, ow. This one is probably going to go on this wall over here. So I feel like that's quite a few things to sort of tackle tonight, and you know, to have to move my lighting setup to do. I think that's all I'm going to cover tonight, because there is a gallery wall that I want to do, kind of a gallery wall. It's more like a family photos type wall that I want to do on that wall, but that's going to be for another time. And yeah, comment below if you would like a tour of like the stuff that we do have up. We do have quite a few fun decorations up. So it wasn't like all of our walls were bare. It's just there's a few things that are still left to do. So, you know, I kind of want to get those crossed off the list. We do have a happy event coming up in June that we're sort of preparing for. I'll probably do a little video about that because it's just like a fun life event in June. So I'm super excited about that. And so we're just kind of preparing the house for it and all that stuff. So yeah, so I'm gonna get started on this because I'm exhausted and it is already 7:30. Here we go. So first thing on the list was to choose where I was going to hang it up, and I chose this spot on the wall. I gave it a quick wipe down with a microfiber cloth to get the dust off, which ended up being a moot point. You'll see why. I wiped it down with some Windex, which was nice. I don't know why I told you that. I marked the midpoint on the wall and then measured where the hanging thing on the portrait was. And yeah, and I measured from there, and that's where I got my hole to drill. Drilled that using one of my screw anchors, which is pretty cool, and holds up to, I think, 30 pounds, which I don't know why I'm being so extra with it, but you know, I just like it. I feel like it's secure. Came out really nice. It looks so gorgeous on the wall. It really is one of my favorite paintings. So the next one, I wiped it down as well, and I made sure to move that one out of the way so it didn't get dust on it when I screwed into the wall. Same thing as last time, same breakdown, measure the wall, measure the hanging device, and made my hole in the wall after that. And so yeah, so I hung it up, and I love the way it turned out. I think it came out so pretty. It looked good. I was excited about it, if you couldn't tell. Very excited. It's up, finally. Moving on to the next project. That is one of my the little portrait on the side, little sketch of the Brooklyn Bridge. That's something that I ordered off of Etsy from an artist, I believe in New York City. That would make sense. And I really like it. So I did the same breakdown as last time, except that this time I was kind of done and I wanted to be done with everything. So I think I went a lot faster and was sort of like, that looks good, that looks good. So in retrospect, I will choose maybe 2 or 3 projects and not, 4 or 5 projects to do this late at night, because I get tired and then I sort of phone it in. But I still look pretty excited there. So at this point, I was like, done. I called my husband in for help to sort of help me eyeball it, and then, he'd be like, oh, it looks a little crooked, and I was like, good enough. So I think that it came out pretty nice, all things considered. I'm pretty excited with how it looks. I'm just, honestly, like, it's so nice to cross this stuff off my list because I'm looking around and it just looks so nice. Yeah, it came out really nice, and obviously, as always, excited about it. I finished. So I finally finished. It actually wasn't too bad, because I think that before I said it was around like 7:30 by the time I had finished shooting the intro. So right now it is 8:43, which isn't terrible, but it did take a little bit more time than maybe I think I was expecting. But like, looking around at it right now, it looks so good. It's so nice to have just artwork that really means something to me, and that has been in a box for over a year now. It just feels really nice to get that stuff on the wall and cross that off of the to-do list. We still have like a ton of stuff to put up, but I'm feeling really good about this tonight, so I'm gonna celebrate. Comment below if you have some artwork or just, fun stuff that you haven't hung up yet. Why not? Block out some time, schedule it right now, and get her done, because it's actually really nice once you get it up. And it might not seem like it from the video, but I am kind of weird about everything sort of being in a particular spot. So everything just looks so nice. And I was kind of rushing with the mirrors on the wall, so hopefully they look kind of nice. I kind of had my husband eyeball it for me, and he's not quite as anal as I am. So I think that's everything for me. I think I'm rambling at this point because I'm exhausted. But like, comment, subscribe if this is something that you're into. Alright, so that's it for me, and I will catch you guys soon. That's not it. Didn't feel right.